Customer Service Insights helps service managers better understand their organization in order to improve their customer service experience. In this release, we've added a number of improvements around the analytics to make it even easier to find those insights. Some key highlights include improved dashboard navigation, new metrics across a number of dashboards such as predicted case volume, and also a number of new slicers in the dashboards. Let's take a quick look. So here I'm on a Customer Service Insights dashboard, specifically the KPI summary dashboard. And this really is home base for our customer service managers. Here you can see a number of key business metrics, such as my total cases, breakdown by case priority, and more. But really the power of Customer Service Insights comes on this left-hand side, where you can see the case volume drivers and emerging topics. These topics are automatically generated for customer service managers based off of their own case records. So no longer do these managers have to go through all of their cases and tag them in order to try to get similar cases into these topics. So this dashboard is fully interactive and you can see a number of slicers at the top. So for example, I can compare my metrics across a number of different time periods. Right now I'm looking at this last month compared to the month before, and you can see how the case volume and resolutions have trended over time. I also have an area here around projected volume, and what this is showing is new emerging topics that have a volume change compared to the last time period. And specifically, the projected volume is showing what my case volume might look like if I don't take action on these particular topics. So really useful for me as a customer service manager to help identify what needs my attention and what the potential result is if I don't. So once I have identified an area that I want to focus in on, I can select the detail view to drill in more. This brings me to a dashboard that's about this support topic. You can see here a number of analytics specific to this topic, including how it's broken down by channel and product over things like customer satisfaction and resolution time. I also have an area here related to impact. And this again is something that can help me focus on areas to improve. So I can see, for example, support cases that come through email related to rain boots have the most negative impact on my customer satisfaction. So that's something that I might want to focus on and improve that overall CSAT score across the organization. A topic in Customer Service Insights is automatically generated based off of case support data with similar issues. And this is really where the power of AI comes in the product. So what topics allow customer service managers to do is to see groups or clusters of common issues and how they affect those key business metrics. With this release, we have updates around our topic management capabilities, which allows our users to influence how those topic clusters are generated by providing more signals into the AI model. Some highlights of the way they can do this includes giving feedback on individual cases within a topic cluster, as well as some settings across the whole workspace, such as topic granularity or cleansing case titles. Let's see how it works. So I'm in Customer Service Insights on another one of our out-of-box dashboards, this one focused on customer satisfaction. So again, I can see on the left-hand side, I have a number of the topics that were automatically created for me, and here I can see the impact and some other charts related to customer satisfaction. But if I want an overview of the topics that have been created, I can jump over to our topics page. You can see here a full list of all the topics and the number of cases that are within the topic. So at this point, I can actually drill into a particular topic and see the support cases that are within the topic itself. And I can see a number of information about the support case, such as the title, the case number, who's currently owning it, and when it was created. And scrolling through, I can see all of those different cases that have been automatically clustered in this particular topic. And while this happens for me out of box, I might want to influence it and provide additional signals so that the topics generated make a little bit more sense for my business. So you can see here, the most representative case has actually already been provided with a feedback of thumbs up. I can scroll through and see if there's some other ones, and perhaps give a thumbs up if this is a good representation and a thumbs down if something is not. I can also choose to move this case to a different topic if I find one that's more relevant. So all of these types of feedback are things that I can provide to this particular topic and the cases within it. I can also update my workspace settings to also influence the topic management. So you can see here I have data mapping, case title cleansing, and topic granularity, all which can influence how the topics are generated. So starting with topic granularity, you can see I have a slider to drag it from more general all the way to more specific, and how this would influence the topics that are being created. I can use the case title cleansing. This is great if my organization uses tags within the case title that don't actually affect the issue itself. And by using the case title cleansing, it'll ensure that the model focuses on the rest of the issue in the title to really generate the best topics. I can also use data mapping, and this will allow me to customize where the model looks for the issue that is used in order to create the topic. For example, in this case, I'm already using the case title, but I can choose to change it to something like description or subject if that's more relevant for my organization. So now that I've made changes across the topic, both on the case feedback and on the workspace settings, I can either choose to refresh and update my workspace right now on demand, or I can leave the settings and that'll be picked up automatically for me on the next daily refresh. Customer service organizations can deal with customers all around the world and potentially are supporting these customers in a number of different languages. In this wave of updates, we've added support for a number of languages throughout Customer Service Insights. And really, the support is in two key areas. So the first one is related to the user interface. And so this is everything around the shell and including the actual reports within Customer Service Insights. So you can see the titles, the different labels. All of these pieces will now be in the language determined by the user's browser. The other piece of our language support is related to the AI model and the topic generation. And so previously, we hadn't had specific language models. And the reason that this is important is the topic generation is more than just keyword matching. It actually goes off of the semantic meaning of the case title or the issue that the model is presented with. And it's this that allows us to do things like understand that a promo code and a coupon mean the same thing, even though the words look very different. So with this update and having language-specific models, we're able to better cluster similar issues by understanding semantics across these different languages. So in addition to English, we also now support French, German, and Spanish. We still have a general model that works quite well for when there isn't a dominant language, or if the dominant language is not one of the ones that we explicitly support. So back on the KPI summary dashboard, you can see a number of labels throughout the whole product that are currently shown in English. And this is because my browser setting or my device setting is set to English being my default language. Now, if I switch over and change that to a different language, you can see how the product will update it. So here, I'm going to set French to the most prominent language. And launching a new browser. So as you can see, when I open a brand new window, that setting is taken into account and the product is updated to show all of the labels across the whole view in French. Once a customer service manager has a better understanding of the common issues their customers are facing, they're going to want to take action on those insights that they've provided. One of the ways to do that is by automating topics through a virtual agent. And while virtual agent itself can be very capable, this connection between insights to virtual agent helps managers create better bots. And as a quick highlight with this integration, it only takes a few clicks in order to get from where you've identified that topic over into creating that topic within your virtual agent. So I'm back in Customer Service Insights, this time on another one of our dashboards focused on new cases. So again, you can see the topics on the left-hand side that are showing popular topics, so topics with large amount of volume, and then also the emerging topics that have new cases and potential volume change from the last time period. Now I can drill into a particular topic to get more information and show that deeper analytics page. And again, you see the breakdown across channels and products and also how the agents are affected. So once I've identified that this really is an area that I need to improve, maybe because it's affecting my volume or CSAT or another key metric that I'm interested in, I want to take action to ensure that this issue doesn't continue to affect my customers. One of the ways you can do this is with the new integration with Virtual Agent. You can see here on my analytics dashboard drilling into this topic, I actually have a button right here where I can automate in Virtual Agent. Selecting that option will prompt me to choose which bot I want to land this topic into, because within my organization I might have different virtual agents that focus on different tasks. And once I've selected it, I get a confirmation that this was submitted over to our virtual agent for customer service. Now, if I flip into Virtual Agent, I can see this topic that has been created based off of the information from the topic cluster within Customer Service Insights. So you can see I have the name that correspond to the topic title, but I also have trigger phrases that were generated from representative support cases as well. And the trigger phrases are really important for virtual agents because this is the information that a user will type and input in order to be routed to this particular support topic. Once I've saved that topic, I will see it within my list of other support topics for my virtual agent, and I can also start testing it right there after I've saved it. So this shows the initial integration that we'll have across Customer Service Insights and Virtual Agent, with more to come throughout the release wave.